Welcome football fans to a deep and powerful journey into the careers of two midfield giants who represent different generations, styles, and footballing cultures, yet share the same influence at the heart of the game: Declan Rice and Paul Pogba. This is not just a comparison of two players, but a story of how modern midfield football has evolved through strength, intelligence, leadership, and personality. From the disciplined rise of Declan Rice as one of England's most reliable leaders to the global superstardom of Paul Pogba, a World Cup winner who captured the imagination of millions. This is a tale of two midfielders who changed the rhythm of every team they played for. In today's game, midfielders are the brain of the team, and Rice and Pogba embody that role in different but equally powerful ways. Declan Rice represents consistency, control, and tactical discipline, growing from a young academy player into a commanding presence trusted with captaining teams and anchoring midfields. Paul Pogba represents flair, confidence, and creativity. A player capable of turning matches with one moment of brilliance, whether through a long-range strike, a defense-splitting pass, or sheer physical dominance. Both have carried immense responsibility, expectation, and pressure, yet remain central figures at the highest levels of football. This story takes you through their journeys from humble beginnings to the world's biggest stages, from youth football and academy struggles to Champions League nights, European finals, and international tournaments. We'll explore their achievements, leadership qualities, team performances, and the moments that define their careers. More importantly, we'll look at what truly connects them: their ability to control matches, inspire teammates, and influence the outcome of games far beyond simple statistics. So if you love football stories filled with passion, resilience, trophies, and unforgettable performances, you're in the right place. Make sure to like this video, share it with fellow football fans, and subscribe to the channel for more legendary football biographies, comparisons, and deep dives into the careers of the game's greatest players. Sit back and enjoy as we break down the incredible journeys of Declan Rice and Paul Pogba. Declan Rice was born on January 14, 1999, in Kingston-upon-Thames, London, England, into a football-loving family with strong Irish roots. From a very young age, football was central to his life, and his talent became apparent early. Rice grew up supporting Chelsea and joined their youth academy at just 7 years old, where he spent several formative years learning the fundamentals of the game. Despite showing promise, he was released by Chelsea at the age of 14, a setback that could have ended his dream. Instead, this moment became a defining turning point in his life, shaping his mentality, resilience, and hunger to succeed at the highest level of professional football. Following his release from Chelsea, Declan Rice joined West Ham United's academy in 2014. At West Ham, he quickly rebuilt his confidence and developed both physically and mentally. Initially playing as a central defender, Rice showcased excellent positional awareness, leadership qualities, and composure on the ball. Coaches soon realized his intelligence and adaptability, gradually transitioning him into a defensive midfield role where his reading of the game, tackling ability, and passing range truly flourished. His rise through the academy was rapid, and he made his senior debut for West Ham United in 2017, marking the beginning of his professional career. Rice established himself as a first-team regular at West Ham at a remarkably young age. His calm presence, tactical discipline, and maturity beyond his years made him one of the most reliable players in the squad. Season after season, he grew into a leader, eventually becoming club captain. Under his leadership, West Ham experienced a resurgence, competing consistently in the Premier League and European competitions. Rice was instrumental in the team's success, particularly in midfield battles, where his ability to break up play, intercept passes, and transition defense into attack became vital to the club's style of play. One of the most significant moments of Declan Rice's club career came in the 2020-23 season, when he captained West Ham United to victory in the UEFA Europa Conference League. This triumph marked the club's first major trophy in over 4 decades and cemented Rice's status as a modern West Ham legend. His performances throughout the tournament were commanding, combining leadership, physical dominance, and technical quality. Lifting a European trophy as captain was a defining achievement that showcased his growth from academy prospect to elite-level leader. On the international stage, Declan Rice's journey was equally notable. Eligible to represent both the Republic of Ireland and England due to his heritage, Rice initially played for Ireland at youth and senior levels. However, in 2019, he made the decision to switch allegiance to England, a move that sparked debate, but ultimately allowed him to fulfill his ambition of competing at the highest international level. Since making his debut for England, Rice has become a cornerstone of the national team, featuring prominently in major tournaments such as the UEFA European Championship and the FIFA World Cup for England. Rice is valued not only for his defensive contributions, but also for his leadership, consistency, and tactical intelligence. He plays a crucial role in shielding the defense, maintaining structure, and allowing creative players the freedom to express themselves. His performances in major tournaments have earned praise from fans, pundits, and managers alike, establishing him as one of the best defensive midfielders in international football. In 2023, Declan Rice completed a high-profile transfer to Arsenal, becoming one of the most expensive players in Premier League history. The move marked a new chapter in his career, placing him at one of England's most historic clubs with ambitions of domestic and European success. At Arsenal, Rice quickly adapted to his new environment, bringing leadership, intensity, and tactical discipline to the midfield. His versatility allowed him to excel both as a defensive midfielder and as a box-to-box presence, contributing defensively while also supporting attacking phases of play. At Arsenal, Rice's impact extended beyond statistics. His presence elevated the team's physicality, mentality, and control in high-pressure matches. He became a leader both on and off the pitch, embodying professionalism, consistency, and humility. Fans quickly embraced him not just for his performances, but for his work ethic and commitment to the club's long-term vision. His ability to dominate midfield battles against top opposition further solidified his reputation as one of the Premier League's elite midfielders. Individually, Declan Rice has earned numerous accolades throughout his career, including multiple Club Player of the Year awards, Premier League Team of the Season inclusions, and widespread recognition as one of the best defensive midfielders of his generation. His playing style combines strength, intelligence, composure, and technical ability, making him effective in both defensive and transitional phases of the game. Despite his physical presence, Rice is also known for his clean tackling, disciplined positioning, and ability to carry the ball forward with confidence off the pitch. Declan Rice is widely respected for his professionalism, humility, and grounded personality. He is known as a quiet leader who leads by example rather than words, maintaining strong relationships with teammates and coaches. His journey from being released as a teenager to captaining a club to European glory and becoming a cornerstone of both Arsenal and England serves as a powerful story of perseverance and belief. Today, Declan Rice stands as one of the most complete midfielders in world football. Still in his prime, he continues to grow, refine his game, and take on greater responsibility at club and international level. His legacy is still being written, but his impact is already undeniable. From academy rejection to elite footballing success, Declan Rice's career represents dedication, resilience, and the rewards of unwavering determination, making him a role model for aspiring footballers around the world. Paul-Labille Pogba was born on March 15, 1993, in Logny-sur-Marne, a suburb east of Paris, France, to Guinean parents who had emigrated in search of better opportunities. Growing up in a close-knit family, football was a central part of Pogba's childhood, shared with his two older brothers, Florentin and Matthias, who also became professional footballers. From an early age, Pogba stood out for his physical strength, natural athleticism, and technical ability, combining power with skill in a way that made him different from most young players. His passion for football was evident, and he spent countless hours playing the game. Dreaming of reaching the highest level, Pogba began his football journey at local clubs before joining the youth academy of Le Havre, where his talent quickly attracted attention from major European clubs. His development at Le Havre showcased his versatility, vision, and confidence on the ball, qualities that set him apart from other midfielders of his age. In 2009, Manchester United signed Pogba, a move that generated controversy due to disputes between clubs, but it marked a significant step toward elite football. Pogba continued his development in England, progressing through United's youth teams and impressing with his performances. Despite his potential, Pogba found first-team opportunities limited at Manchester United, leading to frustration and uncertainty about his future. In 2012, he made the bold decision to leave England and join Juventus on a free transfer. This move proved to be a turning point in his career. At Juventus, Pogba flourished, developing into one of the most exciting midfielders in world football. He combined strength, creativity, long-range shooting, dribbling, and vision, becoming a key figure in Juventus' dominance of Italian football. During his first spell at Juventus, Pogba won multiple Serie A titles, Coppa Italia trophies, and domestic doubles, while also helping the club reach the UEFA Champions League final. His performances earned widespread praise, and he became one of the most valuable players in the world. Individually, Pogba received several awards, including Golden Boy honors and Team of the Year selections, solidifying his reputation as a global superstar and one of the most complete midfielders of his generation. In 2016, Paul Pogba returned to Manchester United in a then world record transfer, carrying enormous expectations. His return symbolized United's ambition to reclaim domestic and European dominance. Pogba's second spell at the club was marked by moments of brilliance, including spectacular goals, creative playmaking, and commanding midfield performances. He played a crucial role in helping Manchester United win the UEFA Europa League and the EFL Cup in the 2016-17 season, contributing goals and assists throughout the campaign. However, Pogba's time at Manchester United was also characterized by inconsistency, injuries, and constant media scrutiny. Changes in management, tactical instability, and pressure surrounding his transfer fee often overshadowed his performances. Despite these challenges, Pogba remained one of the team's most influential players when fit, capable of changing games with his vision, passing, and physical dominance. His time at United highlighted both his immense talent and the challenges of fulfilling superstar expectations in a demanding environment on the international stage. Paul Pogba achieved some of the greatest moments of his career with the French national team. He played a vital role in France's triumph at the 2018 FIFA World Cup, delivering commanding performances throughout the tournament. Pogba scored a crucial goal in the World Cup final against Croatia, showcasing his composure and leadership on football's biggest stage. His partnership in midfield and his ability to control games were key to France's success, earning him global admiration and cementing his legacy as a World Cup winner. Beyond the World Cup, Pogba has been a regular presence for France in major tournaments, contributing with goals, assists, and leadership. Known for his confidence and expressive personality, he brings flair both on and off the pitch, often using bold hairstyles, celebrations, and fashion choices as a form of self-expression. Pogba's style reflects his belief in individuality and creativity, making him one of football's most recognizable figures worldwide. In 2022, Pogba returned to Juventus, hoping to rediscover his best form and bring experience and leadership to the squad. Unfortunately, injuries limited his appearances, disrupting his rhythm and preventing him from consistently showcasing his abilities. Despite these setbacks, Pogba remained determined to contribute at the highest level, continuing his recovery and maintaining his presence as an influential figure within the football world. Off the pitch, Paul Pogba is known for his philanthropy, strong family values, and deep connection to his roots. He has supported charitable causes, particularly those related to youth development and African communities, and frequently speaks about the importance of faith, humility, and gratitude. His journey has not been without personal challenges, including injuries, public criticism, and off-field issues. But his resilience has remained a defining aspect of his character. Paul Pogba's legacy is complex yet powerful. At his best, he represents the modern midfielder at its peak, physically dominant, technically gifted, creative, and fearless. He is a World Cup winner, multiple-time league champion, and one of the most talked-about footballers of his era. From the streets of Paris to the world's biggest stadiums, Pogba's career reflects both the brilliance and pressure of elite football. Though his journey has included highs and lows, his influence on the game, his achievements, and his unmistakable style ensure that Paul Pogba remains one of the most iconic midfielders of his generation. Declan Rice and Paul Pogba, despite coming from different football cultures and generations, share many important similarities in their careers that place them among the most influential midfielders of their time. Both players emerged as elite talents capable of shaping games from the center of the pitch, combining physical presence with technical intelligence. Each became a cornerstone for both club and country, trusted with responsibility, leadership, and the task of controlling matches at the highest level of football. One of the strongest similarities between Rice and Pogba lies in their trophy-winning impact. Both have lifted major domestic and international silverware and have been central figures in their team's successes. Pogba achieved global glory by winning the FIFA World Cup with France in 2018, playing a decisive role throughout the tournament and scoring in the final. Rice, while not yet a World Cup winner, captained West Ham United to a historic UEFA Europa Conference League title, ending a decades-long trophy drought for the club and leading the team with authority. In both cases, their achievements were not incidental. They were leaders and match winners in teams that relied heavily on their midfield dominance. As team players, both Rice and Pogba have demonstrated the ability to elevate those around them. Pogba's creative passing, long-range shooting, and vision allowed attacking players to flourish, particularly during his best seasons at Juventus and Manchester United. Rice, similarly, has been praised for his ability to protect the defense, win possession, and transition play forward, giving attacking teammates the freedom to express themselves. In team structures, both served as the engine of the midfield, dictating tempo and providing balance between attack and defense. Leadership is another major trait they share. Pogba led France on the pitch through personality, confidence, and presence, especially during the 2018 World Cup, where his maturity surprised many critics. Rice, meanwhile, developed into a natural leader at a young age, captaining West Ham, and later becoming a vocal presence at Arsenal and within the England national team. Both players earned the trust of managers and teammates alike, not only because of their skill, but also because of their mentality and willingness to take responsibility in high-pressure moments. From a performance standpoint, both midfielders excel in big matches. Pogba has delivered standout performances in Champions League nights, international tournaments, and cup finals, often stepping up when stakes were highest. Rice has shown a similar trait, particularly in European competitions and international tournaments with England, where his composure, tackling, and positional awareness have been vital. Their ability to remain calm under pressure and perform consistently against elite opposition sets them apart from ordinary midfielders physically. Rice and Pogba share attributes that define modern midfield football. Both are strong, athletic, and capable of covering large areas of the pitch. Pogba combines power with flair and elegance, while Rice emphasizes stamina, strength, and defensive intelligence. Despite stylistic differences, both possess the physical tools required to dominate midfield battles, win duels, and maintain intensity throughout 90 minutes. Another common factor is the weight of expectation placed upon them. Pogba carried enormous pressure due to his transfer fee, global fame, and World Cup winner status, while Rice faced intense scrutiny following his record-breaking move to Arsenal and his rise as England's midfield leader. In both cases, their performances were constantly analyzed, yet both showed resilience and professionalism in handling criticism, media attention, and the responsibility that comes with being central figures at major clubs off the pitch. Both Rice and Pogba have influenced football culture in different ways. Pogba became a global icon, known for his expressive personality, fashion sense, and confidence, helping redefine how footballers express individuality. Rice, while more reserved, represents professionalism, humility, and leadership, often praised for his discipline and work ethic. Despite contrasting personalities, both serve as role models and symbols of modern football leadership. In terms of legacy, Declan Rice and Paul Pogba share the distinction of redefining the midfield role for their respective eras. Pogba showcased how a midfielder could be powerful, creative, and decisive on the biggest stages, while Rice exemplifies the modern defensive midfielder who leads, protects, and drives his team forward. Their careers demonstrate that success in football is not just about goals and assists, but about influence, control, and consistency within a team structure. Ultimately, what unites Declan Rice and Paul Pogba is their ability to change the identity of the teams they play for. Both have been trusted to anchor midfields, lead by example, and deliver silverware. Whether through Pogba's flair and global success or Rice's discipline and leadership-driven achievements, both midfielders stand as elite figures whose impact goes beyond statistics, leaving lasting marks on their clubs. national teams, and the modern game itself. As we reach the end of this journey through the careers of Declan Rice and Paul Pogba, one thing becomes clear: greatness in football comes in many forms. Whether it's the quiet authority and leadership of Declan Rice or the expressive brilliance and confidence of Paul Pogba, both players have left unforgettable marks on the teams they represented. They proved that midfielders are not just supporting players, but the heartbeat of every successful side, capable of deciding matches, leading teammates, and lifting trophies on the biggest stages. Their careers remind us that football is not only about goals and highlights, but also about responsibility, mentality, and influence. Pogba's World Cup triumph with France and Rice's leadership-driven European success show how midfield dominance can define eras and shape club histories. Through pressure, criticism, injuries, and expectations, both players demonstrated resilience and professionalism, earning respect from teammates, managers, and fans across the world. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the stories of Declan Rice and Paul Pogba, don't forget to like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more high-quality football content. Turn on notifications so you never miss our next video, whether it's another legendary comparison, a full biography, or a breakdown of football's greatest moments. Let us know in the comments which midfielder you prefer and which player you want us to cover next. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel, and keep celebrating the beautiful game.